Join us now for Education Matters, a weekly look at the real people and real stories in education across North Carolina.
Welcome to Education Matters, presented by the Public School Forum of North Carolina. I'm Keith Poston. When the new North Carolina General Assembly was sworn in last week, about a quarter of the 50-member Senate were new. On the House side, 26 brand new members joined, about 20% of the 120-member chamber. That group included 17 Democrats who helped end the Republican supermajority, but a legislature where the GOP remains firmly in the majority. This week, we're joined by 4 of those freshmen, 2 Democrats, 2 Republicans, to discuss their views on education and their goals for the new session. Before we tackle our main topics, we open with EdLines, our quick scan of education headlines across North Carolina and the U.S. Carver Heights Elementary School in Goldsboro will no longer be taken over by the state's Innovative School District. Last week, the state board reversed its earlier decision and voted to allow Carver Heights to become a restart school and run its own improvement plan. The ISD was created by Republican state lawmakers in 2016 to take low-performing schools away from local school district control and turn them over to outside groups to run. Now, some critics say the model hasn't worked in other states and is a way to privatize public education. A new report shared at the state board last week by researchers from NC State found North Carolina's $150 million Read to Achieve program has produced 0 gains in 3rd grade reading proficiency. The program, championed by Senator Phil Berger in 2012, was supposed to help boost reading achievement. A battery of new tests were added, and the students were to be held back if they fared poorly. The money mostly went for digital devices and summer reading camps. DPI, which administers the program, says it's not recommending any legislative changes to the program, but does plan to work on better implementation. Finally, UNC Chapel Hill will expand its transfer program for community college students by adding new partnerships with Guilford Technical and Central Piedmont Community Colleges. The initiative was made possible with a $1.13 million grant from the GlaxoSmithKline Foundation and will include new support programs for students majoring in STEM fields. Remember, you can visit the Public School Forum's website at ncforum.org, click on Education Matters, and read more about each of these EdLines as well as other topics we cover each week.